First whistle indicating it's time to do this. Put it on. Second whistle shows that everything you got down on. Looks like a Terrormedixx coming on the outside.
Dynamite bites are bringing that ever so popular lead general position. This means she can pull it off at any moment. This may come into effect sooner or later in this bout here. The girls with the stars on their helmets are the ones scoring the points.
Little bit of blood, the win for the little bit. First one to get here on a non-scoring tie. Jamming for the Terrormedixx taking close to that attack. I do have to win that second attack on Diane is working to do that. There was a little bit of help coming through on the non-scoring pass. The game for the Terrormedixx is headed to the minute. She's a little bit of
Absolutely. Don't antagonize those in the penalty box. That's a lesson I learned the hard way over time. Up in the front of that pack there, looks like we've got a Sonya Face trying to hold it down to the team. Daisy Newton, rearranger, setting up some kind of wall. See what they can do up there to try to stop these points in this power jam. The Sonya Face with a nice little booty block there on the outside.
A little bit of that, but it's outside. She's supposed to lead into the track. She's running a Sonya Face and knocked her out. Let's just go into a kind of shot penalty. Which is very bad.
Yeah, don't do it. Just don't do that. Dynamite bites that smashes through that pack. The pack is moving, trust me. It may look like an optical illusion there. I agree with that. You know, the pack going, looks like she just gets right by. Oh, dirty on the inside there. As the pack rounds the corner here, I think they're ready for an excellent assisted block.
It looks like the reason you know about the first one is that all the score at the back. She's going to look up and determine. But again, what's happening is referees and the coaches are actually the trainers to be able to get through the whistle. So we're being transferred to them. As the team confusion in the 67 still trying to make it on her non-scoring pass, she gets hit to the outside line and she's straight away to turn it over to them.
Daisy Newton told me earlier that her secret is to picture all of the opposing jammers as Roscoe P. Coltrane when she's on the floor. Those of you born after 1978 may not even know what I'm talking about. Daisy Newton takes full advantage of that.
I know, but he's only 5 points.
Rearranger Zone and the Barbarian all getting the ready for the jammer. That's a hard time without that back. And Daisy Newton is going to score up another Grand Slam. That's 5 points in roller derby.
Lisa Powers on here for Daisy Newton and the jammer for the race. Terrormedixx definitively here goes to Terrormedixx.
Drag check bouncing around that pack though. Doing whatever she can and not those goals down. Meanwhile, in the front there, two-can slam with another grand slam. For Derby girls. Moving on up against on the spot. Lucy will not mess around herself. She finds that outside line as well. Back rear raising himself, trying to do whatever they can to stop these gamers getting their way through. Right. Roller skating is like walking with wheels on your shoes, man. Crazy. Meanwhile, on the slide, make sure we're around for another grand slam for the Terrormedixx. My math ain't so good. Terrormedixx throwing that pack way down. Jockeying for a position there, getting himself ready for that jammer coming there.
Thanks for that shot, Lewis.
Rolling dirty with an excellent assisting block out there, allowing James Luke to get right through the middle. Some must be working because James Luke just flies right through that pack, right to the center. That's 5 more points for the girls in blue. Exactly. Eileen Gilbert is about 8 feet tall with skates on. She could probably block us from the jam line if she wanted to. Meanwhile, Daisy New smacking that pack, rolling dirty, doing whatever she can to open up a hole. My goodness gracious, leaping over the inside of the line. Uh-oh. It happens. It's not all bad news for Terrormedixx though. Two-can slam and a fun face, proving that sisters are doing it for themselves. showing a lot of defense here. Aretha Brakeland's there, rearranging back that pack. Amazing footwork there. The pack just about close to a crawl out there. Oh. That's right. And when we see a Janice swap like that, that means everyone in the beer garden takes a drink. That's right. I think with a Y, everybody takes a drink.
So the gentleman was turned out and popping right back into action. Going through other team, just here.
That's another grand slam for us on the face, but she just rockets around the track. You're messing me up. You're confusing me now. I showed up confused. Let me talk right through the opening of that jam. Good news. Good news for everybody. This pack has gone from 0 to 100 in about 2 seconds here. A very fast pack is going in the Barbarian Neanderthal, trying to hold down the front out line for the Terrormedixx. On the slide, taking advantage of that strung out pack there to get another 5 points for her team. Well put, Fire. Interesting front line here by the Terrormedixx. Just a wall of blue there, led by Isla Babies. Now he did have a hard time.
Holy smoke. Another one on the inside, so on the slide, and just slip right through.
On the slide says physics, not today. We don't obey the laws of physics, not with on the slide on the track. That's another grand slam, by the way, for those keeping score at home. Lady City set up an excellent wall defense there, keeping on the slide back. But not out, of course. On her way through that pass yet again. Another grand slam. Terrormedixx running away with this. Actually, excellent number.
For our first half.
And the pass is off.
Let's take a look at the triple six. Pavilion the winner.
Excellent luck the outside. Sends a little dirty out there. She's got to go all the way to the back of the pack.
Ladies and gentlemen, second into that attack of the Terrormedixx junior pro picking up lead general status. I think it's a good thing for her, because she can call up the game at any time.
That's right. If you use defensively or offensively, she can score those points and say, all right, I'm done. Or to the key word during the full hit, call it off too. Excellent spot you want to be in. Lead jammer.
It's 5 on 5.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
5 on 5. Everybody in the big garden takes a drink.
Okay, so good at the total. They are providing the lead.
Isla Babies, not your lead jammer.
It's true, everybody just walk and turn up. Let's turn up.
Yeah. That's actually how I got here tonight, yeah. Rearrange her right to the center of that pack. That's your lead jammer for the Terrormedixx. As rearranger gets another grand slam. Johnny Depp laying the law down there, calling for what on the flat track. As Rearranger skates away. Uh-oh.
Losing the cover to the next shoulder check there. On the shoulder between 10.1.
That's on your face doing what you can to open a hole up there for Rearranger. Aretha Breaklins and on the slide meanwhile the back of the pack. Doing the exact opposite.
A little bit of blood, that's what you said. For the Rainy City Rollerballs.
Rolling dirty on that jam line again for the girls in blue. Rolling dirty starts her scoring pass as well as the Terrormedixx try to set their pass up, doing some jockeying there.
The wall is blue at the back. There is the second whistle. Diana and Amy trying to get to the inside line. She just not going to defend the back. Quickly, looking at the back of the Aretha Breaklins picks up regional status. Jackie had an easy further. Look at him.
Nice assist to block them out of the side. Crack back comes to the save the day though. Knocks on the fly out of bounds. Track attack and on the fly out here, just playing chess with each other, smacking each other around. Aretha Breaklins just skating away on this jam. That's another 5 points on the board.
Looks like 99 for the Terrormedixx.
You've been a bad, bad girl, Sonia. You're right.
We love you. A little bit of flag and a flag right across the
She doesn't mess around. She'll go on a skater. Yeah, that's all right. Let's go for batting it. The Neanderthal, your lead jammer. Making her last out here count. Exactly. Making it look so easy, even a cave girl can do it. Skating around this track. Do we even need whistles anymore? I think Spider can handle it.
Now what they were doing was trying to hold down the feedback, standing with the pivot bar, trying to run down the time and passing for Walker feedback to his sitting handoff. Now Collective had a shoulder check there on Marisa.
Meanwhile, on Sonia's face, getting a bit of confusion. A little bit ahead of time there at the back of the pack. Trades out the on the slide, hitting her out of bounds.
This is on the side, and you're at the of course, this is season for looks like running to the roll of number 27. Trying to actually taking a skill and figure attack.
Uh-oh, Medusa. She's been a bad girl. She's going to take her almost into the sin bin in there and think about what she did.
Substitution, this is to really take some right here for the Rainy City Rollerball. On the side, that's to the back of the pack. And the Rainy and the blocker for the Rainy City Rollerball.
This is exactly what the doctor ordered here late in the first period for Rainy City. We're going to let's take full advantage of it.
There's the first whistle. Again,
It'd be great if the refs weren't in the way.
She's going for the dynamite and
And we are good to go. Period 2 here in this Terrormedixx versus Rainy City bout.
Crack Attack working up in front, trying to shut down on the fly.
On the fly, a little move of her own there. Trying to go airborne in the last minute. That's going to allow Roland Dury to just slip right through unnoticed. That's your lead jammer for the girls in blue.
That means that when she decides to call it off, she can call it off.
Oh yes, they'll just do that. Whatever, yeah, fine.
Little Bo Peep Show trying to get around Aretha Braceland at the front of the pack. We're recycling some ladies from the Rainy City Rollerdolls up to the front of the pack to try to break up the line of blue. Now looks like on the slide, working with number 3, Neanderthal.
Oh, and Derry just smashed her way through that pack. No stranger is she to a shoulder check or two.
Nice shutdown by Crack.
And the pack walks across the line rather than skates. New maneuver.
Well, that looks like Lucyville Slugger hopping over the pivot line.
That's right. There's no hopping in the roller derby. Rhea Ranger, your lead jammer.
There is now, because I saw it happen.
Oh my goodness. Right now. Riley, Joe Baby's leading the pack there. Looking to set up some kind of a wall of defense there for the girls in blue.
Yeah, it looks like Lucyville Slugger working in tandem with Mad Catter and Calamity Jen, trying to slow down and prevent more damage in so much as points go.
Meanwhile, Rhea Ranger with something else to say. She's going to get 4 more points for her team.
Still working with 5-on-5 in the pack. As you see a wall of black at the back, Calamity Jen taking a little bit of a spill right in front of the referee.
Oh yeah, every time. Daisy knew. Not afraid to open up a can.
Sammy Flinger trying to work and help out Nick Fit. I Will Eat Your Baby taking out Nick. There is that first whistle indicating that the pack can leave the pivot line. There's the second little whistle setting the jammers free. On the slide, gaining momentum, trying to pick up speed, looking for a hole on the outside line. She recycles to the center of the pack. Crack attack working with legs, Lenore and Cutie Contusion at the front, trying to control the damage, because as we all know, On the Slide has high scoring jams.
She's looking to do another one right now. She is your lead jammer. Hollywood Hater, meanwhile, trying to get around the outside there.
She's actually going to be able to come into the back of the pack as On the Slide pulls through, scoring another grand slam.
Neanderthal giving Hollywood Hater a hard time there. Zonan comes in for the kill.
Hollywood Hater taking a spill right behind the last line of defense, number 828, blue number 3 for the Terrormedixx. On the slide, juking left, juking right, trying to get on the last line of defense, and she does it on the outside of Crack Attack, number 22, for the Rainy City Roller Dolls.
Meanwhile, just a wall of blue there in the middle of the pack there, doing everything they can to keep Hollywood Hater from getting through and scoring those points for Rainy City.
Neanderthal working and recycling back to the front of the back to control the jammer for the Rainy City Roller Dolls, is On the Slide, pulls through, picking up another 5 points for the Terrormedixx.
Zonan going one-on-one with Hollywood Hater there, as Neanderthal delivers the ultimate booty block, sending her to the floor.
On the Slide was looking through a window between the two skaters in black. Looks like they're forced to let her go for the 20-foot rule. The blocker for the Rainy City Roller Dolls recycling to the back of the pack as On the Slide picks up another 5 points for the Terrormedixx.
Aretha Brakeman is joining the fun up there as they're triple teaming Hollywood up there. And that's 3-day car rentals by said bunker. Balboa vacation.
That's a little bit of blood, the 666 jamming for the Rainy City Roller Dolls.
Daisy Newt finds that outside line. That's your lead jammer. Also the featured Terrormedixx skater of the night. Powered by Fission or Fusion Energy, I'm not sure. Daisy Newt skating away. One more time. That's 5 points for Daisy Newt.
Oh, not a good story for the Rainy City Roller Dolls as a little bit of blood picking up a penalty and heading to spend some time in the penalty box. Reinforcements have joined the pack as Crack Attack from the Rainy City Roller Dolls as she finished up her minute in the penalty box.
Rainy City trying to set up some kind of defense here to stop these points that's flying on the board. Daisy Newt says, I have something else to say about that. That's 5 more points for the girls in blue. I appreciate you guys keeping it down in the audience there. I'm kind of hungover right now, so I appreciate oh.
There's that second whistle. Neanderthal going to try to take advantage and rack up some more points here for the Terrormedixx. She goes around the outside line, getting on Lucyville Slugger, recycles back into the pack as Rolling Dirty working with Asanya Faith.
Neanderthal smashing through like a brick house.
Asanya Faith moving back to the front of the wall. They're going to try to disseminate the wall of black.
Yeah. Rolling Dirty says, I own the inside line. As Neanderthal skates around the outside there for another Terrormedixx Grand Slam. Here with just about 20 minutes left to go in the second period.
And there we go with a little bit of blood pulling through on her non-squat.
On the slide, dancing her way across the line there at the back.
Aisha Lucy does pick up lead jammer status even as she's hitting the floor as her foot past the hips of the last skater.
Right. Meanwhile, on the slide, giving a little shake a heck of a time there at the back of the pack.
As Aretha Brakeman taking a trip to the penalty box. Oh dear me, Little Bo Freak picking up a major penalty. I'm guessing for... I wish I knew.
We all do. Meanwhile, I said Lucy's got some explaining to do on the track as she's trying to get her way through that wall of black there.
Crack attack. Carbon dioxide working at the front of the pack, but not enough to stop the jammer for the Terrormedixx as she pulls through and picks up 5 points.
Coach Hill, the page, shouting like a madman on the sideline. This is roller derby.
Crack attack working the back of the pack there as she took out I Shove Lucy. Oh, her league see Crack attack in trouble in a trap at the back of the pack, so they recycle back to assist her. And remember, folks, for house announcing, we can't talk about it until after it happens.
But we want to.
We do. We want to say it right then and there, but and Isla Eats Her Babies intentionally picking up a 4th minor for an illegal procedure, so she will spend a minute in the penalty box. She just wanted to get that out of the way.
Yeah. They got nice seats over there in the penalty box, actually. It kind of looks nice over there.
You know, if you ever went to see the Rain City Roller Dolls, they have comfy couches everywhere. Oh, look at that, a successful passing of the star as she hands it off to Lucyville Slugger. Lucyville Slugger, finding no resistance, goes right through the center of the track to get through on a non-scoring pass. As Roland Dirty running in the back of Nick Fit and Legs Lenore. She finally gets around on the outside line, picking up a grand slam. That's 5 in the sky, 5 points on the scoreboard for the Terrormedixx.
That's on your face. Skating backwards, skating wide.
Isla Eats Her Babies getting there just in time before that whistle is blown to join her pack.
Right, meanwhile, Aretha Franklin smashing her way through. That's your lead jammer, ladies and gentlemen.
A little bit of blood, still trying to make her way through on that initial non-scoring pass.
Aretha Franklin once again smashes her way through that pack. That's 4 more points for the Terrormedixx.
A little bit of blood getting manhandled there by Isla Eats Her Babies.
Gives her a quick trip into the Terrormedixx bench.
I find her name very entertaining because there is a phrase in roller derby that is "eat your babies." Eat the baby.
That sounds exciting and terrifying at the same time.
Actually a strategy that's employed where a group of blockers will knock a skater out from the opposing team, and then when she re-enters, they'll trap her, they'll goad her at the back of the pack.
That doesn't sound very nice.
Whatever works. This is roller derby, hey?
Oh yeah, that's right. Both jammers having a little bit of a hard time trying to get through there. But the pack parts for just a moment to allow Rainy City their turn as they get through and score 4 points for themselves.
That's right, a little bit of blood picking up 4 points for the Rainy City Roller Dolls. I think perhaps Crack Attack might need some assistance. No, she's good to go. She was working it out over there.
That's what I like to see. Crack Attack on her feet.
Correct. Ooh, number 3 taking a hard hit by Kitty Contusion, knocking her out of bounds. Kitty Contusion trying to keep a hold on her, getting some assist by Lucyville Slugger.
That's on your face. Nice shoulder check in front, and it slides right under number 667 there.
That's right, number 3, Leanne wonderful. Picking up lead jammer status for the Terrormedixx. Sorry, we were having a conversation about passing the star. And I don't often see that in roller derby.
On the fly, on the jam line for the girls in blue.
Going up against Calamity Jen, number 21 for the Rainy City Roller Dolls.
And quicker than we can even say it, on the fly, your lead jammer.
Nip Fit, Dynamite, Little Bo Freak, and Sex Core working in the path of the Rainy City Roller Dolls. Not enough to shut down on the fly. She goes now on the outside line, picking up lead jammer status for the Terrormedixx. Oh no. Here goes Calamity Jen to the penalty box. On the slide, staying right around Nip Fit as Sex Core number 5 for the Rainy City Roller Dolls, also hitting the penalty box. Leaving Nip Fit, Little Bo Freak, and Dynamite and Amy.
Quicker than you can even see. On the fly, in and out of that pack.
I've heard that On the Fly has wings on her skates. They might be invisible to the naked eye, but they're there.
Yeah, she stole them from Wonder Woman to use them tonight.
Poor Wonder Woman.
I know, right?
Lucky for On the Fly, she goes around the outside line, picking up another 5 points for the Terrormedixx.
For those of you with a calculator or an abacus or something of that nature, On the Fly has just scored about 20 points, faster than we could even say it.
Looking for an opening, she shoots a little to the left, goes to the right, picks up another grand slam. That's 5 points on the scoreboard for On the Fly.
Now I know we're fixated on the slide here, but pay attention to the Terrormedixx defense, because that's really what's making this happen here. Terrormedixx doing an excellent job of harassing Rainy City.
There she goes, holy smokes, picking up another grand slam, and it looks like a robot major for Calamity Jen. Oh, the neighbor cutting the track, thank you so much. Grand slams that the scorekeepers had to actually create another box to write it in.
That's right.
I believe she scored 39 points on that last jam.
Oh goodness. On the slide, broke the scorekeeper.
She's not broken.
She's just really hurt, I think. Meanwhile, on the track, Isla Icho Babies, your lead jammer for the girls in blue.
Leg Lenore and Crack Attack working with Hollywood Haters. Little Bo Freak looking to try to shut down Isla Eat Your Babies. She didn't quite connect as Isla Eat Your Babies pulled through, picking up 5 points for the Terrormedixx. Little bit of Bud taking a little bit of a spill by hopping right back to her skate. Crack Attack, Legs Lenore working the front of that line, trying to hold back the jammer. Isla Eat Your Babies for the Terrormedixx.
Aretha Breaker and Daisy Nuke, our featured skater tonight, giving Rainy City some fits back there on the defensive side.
Isla Eat Your Babies getting around the last line of the bench with Legs Lenore. Does look like the jammer for the Rainy City Roller Dolls. Initially through the pack taking a little bit of a spill. That's Calamity Jen.
Rearrange her.
So that's Calamity.
That's right. Immediately a split pack out there. A little bit of strategery going on by the girls in blue.
Right, Misogynist and John John leaning out their arms like they want to give you a hug. What they're actually telling the skaters is the pack is here, so you need to be here.
At least that's what they tell me every time I rush out to hug them. Meanwhile, Conan is your lead jammer.
Dexter actually getting trapped in the back of the pack. Her skaters having to recycle back to greet her, to help her out.
Two-hand slam there with an excellent assisting block, helping Zonan. Zonan having a heck of a time trying to keep it in between the lines. Got to be inbound for roller derby.
As Dynamite taking her trip to the penalty box to spend a minute there as well.
Zonan telling me I'm number one as she skates around the track.
And Zonan the Barbarian on that last pass, picking up 3 points. Calamity Jen, the jammer, back in action as she is now re-engaged in pathway. She's getting
her skaters on the floor. It's complete anarchy on the flat track right now. People getting knocked around. Meanwhile, Zonan with 4 more points for the girls in blue. And she goes in and calls it.
in the penalty box for that error.
Meanwhile, back on the track, though, the pack is off.
Surprising how that works.
Weird.
Kitsap with an initial lead off that line. She runs into a wall of blue and red of the Terrormedixx. And Nick Fit and Stanley Flanger working as the blockers out there. Dynamite coming through. Oh, check it out. Crack attack. Picks up lead jammer status for the reigning city rollers.
Junior up, meanwhile, having a hard time trying to get by Nick Fit there in front of the pack. Nick Fit gets her to the floor. On the slide, rearranging her, trying to do whatever they can to stop track attack there. Smashing shoulders, booty blocks, whatever it takes.
As Crack Attack trying to get through on the fly, and 1X rearranged her, taking a spin via the wall of black, trying to get in between them, the wall of blue at the front. On the fly, excellent at both defense and offense, being a hockey player as well.
Right. That's the sport like this, that's the one look that you sticks in or something.
There is the first whistle, and in roller derby, you need to be moving, even if it's very slowly.
Right. Yeah. You're not walking backwards, they're skating forward, I promise.
Generally, strategy is employed to slow the pack way down, and it works for the Terrormedixx as their jammer, number 91, Medusa, picks up lead jammer status going through on the inside line.
Two-hand slam, where you do a little position blocking back there. Positional blocking, that was the word I tried to say.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of blood was going to lose some defensive jamming on the jammer for the Terrormedixx.
Medusa, meanwhile, gets right on the inside there. A little help by rolling dirty.
And a little bit of blood takes a little bit of a spin into the inside of the track, re-entering the path, behind the path. Oh, dear me, Medusa with no opposition on that inside line, gets through and past Robo Freak. Number 211, Mad Tatter.
Daisy Nuke looking around that pack like a shark. Just waiting for a jammer to come into contact. A little bit of blood looks for that inside line. That's on your face, has something else to say about that.
Great, as the Terrormedixx going through with another 4 points on the board for the team in blue.
Slowing down. A little bit of a strategic maneuver here.
A little bit of Freak trying to get in there and break up number 22, Daisy Deuce, working together with number 99, Lasagna Face. She's going to go up against On the Slide for the Terrormedixx.
Daisy Nuke taking the long pass to the penalty box.
On the fly, actually taking a shoulder check there from 007 Sammy Slamja, but it doesn't seem to face her. She picks up lead jammer status for the Terrormedixx.
Nothing phases on the fly. Referees, skaters, the letters I constantly write her, nothing. Yeah, according to her, the Kitsap County court system, apparently nothing phases her.
Crack Attack picking up 4 points for the Rain City Roller Dolls. Number 22, Daisy Nuke, still spending some time in the penalty box. Crack Attack trying to get around Aretha Breaklims. On the slide, taking a little bit of a slow because of those hockey skills. Amazingly stays on her skate.
Oh yeah, hockey skills plus breakdancing. Not a lot of people know that. On the side, championship breakdancer. No. Yeah, everything I say is made up awesome, all right?
What this team timeout actually did
a little bit of inappropriate punching on the jam line, always allowed in roller derby.
That team timeout actually provided the situation for Neanderthal to have this final opportunity to jam in her very last jam here with Slaughter County Roller Victims.
Exactly, and she's going to make the most out of it. Neanderthal will lead jammer.
She's going to make it count. Olivia Black getting some assist there by carbon dioxide and Calamity Jim. Now she's going to try to make her way around the last line of the fence. She gets knocked out.
That's a grand slam for number 3, Neanderthal.
What a way to say goodnight and goodbye, Slaughter County.
Exactly. Neanderthal not taking note for an actor. She continues to power her way through the pack.
Rolling Dirty with a nice shoulder check there on a Rain City Roller Golf skater. Knocked outside of bounds.